If your soulmate was your family's greatest enemy, how far would you go to keep them? Imagine a love so powerful it defies generations of hatred. In the heart of beautiful Verona, two noble families, the Montagues and the Capulets, were locked in a cycle of ancient, unforgiving hatred. Their feud was a dark cloud that hung over the entire city, poisoning everything it touched. Then, amidst this chaos, a spark ignited. A young Montague, Romeo, and a young Capulet, Juliet, met by chance at a feast. In that single glance, they found a connection that transcended their names, their families, and the bloody history that was supposed to keep them apart. They knew the danger, the impossibility of it all. But their love was a rebellion. Secretly, under the cloak of night, they vowed their lives to each other. They dared to dream of a world where their names didn't matter. As Juliet so beautifully said, "What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet." They stripped away their identities, Montague and Capulet, to become just Romeo and Juliet. In the quiet sanctuary of Friar Lawrence's cell, they were secretly married, believing their union could be the bridge that finally mends the chasm between their families. They held onto a fragile hope that their love could end the war. But fate, as it so often is in these stories, is a cruel and unpredictable master. The simmering violence of Verona streets couldn't be contained forever. A single, fateful moment of rage, a street brawl that went too far, ended with blood on Romeo's hands. He was banished, exiled from Verona, torn away from his new wife just hours after their secret wedding. Their secret joy was shattered, replaced by a death sentence of separation. Desperation led to a dangerous plan. A potion to feign death, a message meant for Romeo to rescue his sleeping bride. But the message never arrived. A tragic twist of fate, a simple delay, sealed their doom. Romeo, hearing only of Juliet's death, rushed back to Verona, his heart consumed by grief. He found her in the family tomb, looking as beautiful as she had in life, her sleep looking far too much like the eternal rest he believed it to be. In his despair, he chose to join her in what he thought was death. And then, the greatest tragedy of all unfolded, a matter of mere minutes. Juliet awoke from her slumber to find her beloved Romeo lifeless beside her. The world she had planned, the future they had dreamed of, was gone. She saw no life without him, and in a final act of love and despair, she joined him in a true and final death. Their end was not just a personal loss. It was a sacrifice. When the feuding families discovered their children, lying together in the tomb, the sheer weight of the tragedy finally broke through their hardened hearts. The sight of their lifeless children, united in death, was the only thing that could shock them out of their senseless war. Their love story, born in secret and ending in sorrow, became the catalyst that finally brought peace to Verona. It was a devastating price to pay to break the chains of a century-old conflict. This story teaches us so much. Do not swear by the moon, Juliet warns, for she changes constantly. True love isn't found in grand oaths or promises tied to something fleeting. It's found in courage. The courage to show up when the entire world is telling you to stay away. True romance is not about everything being perfect. It's about knowing the odds are stacked against you, that the world is a battlefield, and choosing to build a sanctuary for two right in the middle of it all. Romeo and Juliet's time together was tragically short, but it reminds us that the length of a life doesn't measure its depth. Only the intensity of its passion does. Their story is a powerful call to all of us. Live and love with the fearlessness of those who have everything to lose, but are willing to risk it all for a love that is true. Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales of love, loss, and the human heart.